Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Free Amazon Ask Luke. Today's question was, what is the best season you've ever experienced, and what's your favourite ever memories of being a West Ham fan? Um, my first season ticket was back in 1999. I was 14. I saved up for it, saved my pocket money up, and it was the first time I could get a season ticket. My dad's a big West Ham fan, but he wasn't really, into the season ticket stuff. He used to watch it when he could. But yeah, at 14, it was like, right, okay, I've got some pocket money now. I believe at the time as well, season tickets then were, for a kid, was 160 quid, I think I paid. So if you think now that it's like £99 and the value of money and stuff, and the fact that £99 is not as hard to save up now. It's crazy, isn't it? I saved up 160 quid over like a year, and it was like, okay, right, I'm going to get my first season ticket. Yeah, and that year, 99, 2000, and the 2000, 2001, I had a season ticket for 2 years. That was, a brilliant time, and it was a fantastic West Ham team. Paolo Di Canio, Trevor Sinclair, moments of magic all the time. And we were, like I say, we were a really good team then. Got to see like the golden generation coming through: Frank Lampard, Rio, Joe, Michael Carrick, Defoe, Glenn Johnson, etc. Which is a good, the Academy of Football was, live and kicking then. Yeah, it was fantastic. We got the Man United away game as well when Paolo, stood Barthez up. What a year, what a season that was. I definitely, one of the best seasons, if not the best season. What have I done there? Yeah, if not one of the best seasons, that I've ever experienced. Then I didn't have a season ticket for a few years. At 16 I started work. And just at the time it wasn't. I was watching games in a pub, but it wasn't. I wasn't like going a lot. I used to go like a couple of times a season. A couple of times when we was in the championships and stuff like that. And then obviously I went and worked abroad for a couple of years. So I was watching a lot of the games in Spain when I was working in Spain for 2 years. So that was, again, there's like a little bit of a gap in terms of games then, because the ones you watch on telly are not as in depth in your memory as the ones that you watch when you're actually there. Then I had one of those mini season tickets for a time. When Scott Parker scored the goal against Wigan, it was like a sort of half season ticket where you got like sort of 9 games. That wasn't a great season though at all. And then I had the season ticket under Allardyce and people like that, and that was some really terrible football at the time. But that last season at Upton Park, no one can take that away from me as well. That's the closest experience I've had, being a season ticket holder to the 99 season where, just you believed every week you turned up you was going to win. You had a magic player in Dimitri Payet, that could make things happen out of nowhere. And just a real belief and feel-good factor around the team that year. This year's been fantastic as well, but obviously no fans can go. But what a season and what a ride it would have been to have been there this year, and to be there for those, some of them fantastic results and performances we've put in this year. Maybe with fans there, it wouldn't have been as good, but then some would argue that maybe fans there, it would have been better. I'm more under the, thing of it would have been better. I think we would have really got behind the boys, and people like Lingard, would have fell in love with them, and like we do. But listen, if you're putting a gun to my head and saying, right, Luke, pick one, depending on whether we get Champions League this year, it could be this season. That's the best season I've ever experienced. But at the moment, the 99 season with Paolo Di Canio when he scored them great goals, and we had a little bit of we had got to the first round of the UEFA Cup and went out to Steaua Bucharest. I experienced everything that year. Joy, pain as well. The Aston Villa game, Manny Umawimi, for those people who remember that one. We were so close, and probably I honestly truly believe that we would have gone on and won it that year if that Manny Umawimi thing wouldn't have happened. And like I say, the FA Cup as well. winning at Manchester United, and then obviously the pain of going out to Tottenham. But yeah, that 99 at the moment is still 99-2000 is still my favourite season, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, guys. Come on, you irons. Keep believing. Let's go.